there's no repercussions for Mary Jane standing up John Jameson at the altar.
Oh no,
Jameson
No,
is
that's
never
weird.
like, oh, Parker, you stole my son's son's
Yeah,
stole happiness
fiance.
away from my son.
Yeah.
You're fired.
Yeah.
Or anything like
Yeah,
that.
There's
why isn't
nothing
that
like
upset?
that.
That should be. They should brought that up.
No, it's never mentioned.
That's weird. I never
Yeah.
thought of that. But I guess because there's 100 other.
There's
things
100
happening
other
in the movie,
things.
There's no time to talk about John Jameson,
Yeah,
my
John-
son, the astronaut.
My
Wouldn't it
son.
be funnier if instead Peter had a rival who's just an evil version of himself that he has to...
And he's played by Eric Foreman.
That's fine.
He's
I
played by
guess.
Eric Foreman that he has to beat in a photo competition.
Photo competition. You want a staff job? You want a staff job?
I don't care
What
about
I
that
want.
I do. Shut up. Get out. That's another thing. Not enough Jameson.
No.
in
Spider-Man
three.
with his hand in a cookie jar.
There's like this is like a few good scenes of him that are great, but there's like a couple scenes where like he's underused. Like they do that bit where he's trying not to get angry,
Right.
which is kind of funny, but then
Yeah.
it's also like I kind of want him to get angry though,
Yeah.
because that's the character.
Well, she's not attached to the web.
Because she's so tiny.
Listen, Amtower, those are the kinds of thoughts you'd best keep to yourself. There isn't going to be an accidental release.
Yeah, facial
Now do your
animation.
job.
Yeah. Spider-Man. This tiny lady.
They're supposed to be like Dr. Connors or something?
No,
No.
Dr. Connors is not in the game.
He works at the university.
Yeah, I guess.
I was late again, and then Dr. Connor's fired.
Yeah.
We were late again?
I don't get it. Where do you go all the time?
I'll take care of those chemicals. Just tell me what to do. It's fairly complicated.
There's just an empty shot because you can't. The camera's not
Yeah.
low enough.
That's excellent. That's great.
Once you get there, be careful. Thanks, Doc.
It's bigger than MJ.
Yeah, Half-Life 2 came out like a couple years after this, and its facial animation is like
Oh, yeah.
so much better.
Yeah.
It's better than some games that are made now.
Yeah. What was that? No.
It was Spider-Man.
Spider-Man.
He's here? There's Mary Jane crawling on the ceiling.
I've always been
I've always been crawling on your ceiling. BACD. What is it?
So we're trying to find like
BACD.
it's sort of like what we just did before,
Okay.
where we have to get to 4 different or several different things, and then
This
Right.
is kind of like the Mary Jane levels in Spider-Man PS4.
Yeah, it is.
Because it's less interesting than the main
and
game.
it's sort of stealth-esque.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Can you just walk under them?
Oh, because I'm so small. I think my hitbox is still the same.
Oh, okay. That
The
makes
shadows are still the same.
sense. Right.
Thought you'd be like Leon Kennedy in Resident Evil 4, where you like flip through them.
Oh yeah.
Remember that?
Is that a thing?
Yeah, it's
Oh,
a-
yeah. Is that where those games start to get like goofy?
Yes.
Okay.
It's amazing.
Fuck.
Maybe I should find it. It's hilarious.
Did they lose me? They might have still. Yep, they still see me. Ah, shit.
It's also a quick time event.
Never saying yes to
This is when they started putting quick time events and everything.
Right. Have you guys seen any of the
Movies? No.
movies?
No.
I know there's that famous
Yeah.
scene with the lasers.
I just like, are they related at all?
No.
Not really. I mean, like some
It's I
characters
guess-
have the same
right.
name, but that's about it.
Right.
And they're zombies.
There is zombies. They both are about zombies, kind of. You made it in.
I got caught, so I'm kind of.
Here's the laser. It just gets more and more. Like at first it's like pretty reasonable, and then it just gets more and more crazy.
Does a flip. Oh. Okay, I'm gonna put that clip.
Put that clip in. Yeah.
Yeah, it's so good. Wait, is there more?
Oh my god.
I think there might be more.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
die.
there's more. Look at this. He flipped off the wall.
Somehow dodged all that.
He like did a backflip over the wall. Like it's so good.
Isn't he like a normal guy? then?
Yes.
No,
But he's like a secret agent who
Oh, right.
Doesn't
he have to protect
he's saving the president's, daughter.
yeah.
Yeah. And then
it's-
it's hilarious
Is
because
the president's daughter Katie Holmes?
no, it's just some annoying girl.
Okay.
But
Maggie Gyllenhaal.
Maggie Gyllenhaal?
um, yeah. In the second
No,
game,
she's a
he's
little-
just
yeah.
he's like a cop, but it's his first day
Yeah.
on the job.
Oh,
And then he's like-
zombies show up?
Yeah, and then
Oh,
zombies
okay.
happen, and then it's like 5 years later, and now I'm a secret agent for the for working for the president of the United States, and I'm going to a foreign country to go and find his daughter who's been kidnapped by terrorists.
While the zombies are happening?
It's a separate zombie event that happens. Where they're not really zombies, they're like have a parasite like injected into them.
Okay, so this is
That makes
different.
them controlled, but yeah,
It's
they're
different
not
than the
really.
first couple
yeah,
games?
yeah, they're not
Okay.
zombies. Like they're not dead people. They're like
Oh, weird.
infected with the weird parasite thing. Yeah, and then that's what the zombies are for the next couple games.
Right.
and then
People like 4 though, right?
yeah,
Yeah. It's weird.
it is a weird game, but it is pretty good.
Fuck. I don't know where to go. Like, there's no shadows to hide in once they find me.
Is there any Shadow of the Hedgehog?
There's no ceilings that you'll be able to hide on Mary Jane.
Maybe they won't find me in here.
Will they eventually just stop looking for you?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think on harder difficulties, they will just constantly look for you if you get spotted.
Right. So it's artificial difficulty, is what you're saying?
Sure.
It's not like they're smarter; they're just
No.
more persistent
They're just more persistent.
in a cheap way.
Yes.
Is that just the first one?
Yep.
Oh,
There's
man.
4 more.
Just getting started.
We're just getting
Oh,
started.
are you fucking kidding? Okay, well I can hide up here at least.
Just started crawling on ceilings. There's many more ceilings to crawl on. Can you kill the robots? Or-
Yeah, but not stealthily.
Oh, okay.
So you don't even get like stealth takedowns or anything?
No.
Was that one of them? That computer under the security camera? there?
No.
That's not one of them.
No. I need to follow the compass.
Oh, okay.
right.
Yeah, it's through this door, but I need to make sure I don't get spotted by that guy.
Remember in the first Spider-Man, where he sneaks into Oscorp and has to dodge lasers and security guards and robots.
Yeah.
I love that.
And there's a tiny MJ
And
crawling
there's a
on
tiny
the
MJ
ceiling.
crawling around the ceiling. That was my favorite.
Some good stuff.
I guess they can't just do the plot of the movie because then it would be a really, really, really short game.
Yeah,
it'd be
it'd
2
be too
hours
short.
long.
But this is like nuts.
Yeah.
Which one do I use?
Yeah, this is pretty wacky. I mean, you could just do like endless missions of there's a mugger,
Yeah.
but that wouldn't be that fun either. So
Like, what is
I kinda-
this?
I don't know what this is.
Like, it's,
I liked it when it was
this looks like a time machine or something.
we're entering the quantum realm.
It's the entrance to the quantum realm. Why isn't the game about this?
The particle accelerator.
Like seems like a big. This is what the Spider-Verse is.
Yeah, that's what it looks like. They're tapping into
Oh yeah,
the Spider-Verse.
there's
Tapping
a
into
chance to
Spider-Verse.
there's a chance to mess that part up, and if I mess it up, there'd be like an enormous explosion.
Oh, okay.
Oh really?
So, yeah. Oh right, I need to.
So is what you're saying? This game is there's a lot of trial and error in this game.
No, there's a way you can actually see like. See, I wasn't supposed to do that one because it has CD.
Oh.
Because like I already activated A and B, that's why I needed to activate the A and B control panel.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, this looks like a Resident Evil lab of some kind.
This looks like something from the Amazing Spider-Man movies,
Oh.
actually.
I don't know how they found me.
There's no shadow. Hold on, fuck.
Look, it's a small woman. Get her.
Jeez.
Robots, they're after.
I found them. I don't know how, but they found them.
Okay. I might be okay here.
What if Harrison Ford was Uncle Ben?
Oh my god.
Oh, that'd be great.
That'd be amazing.
With great power
comes great responsibility.
Do you think he'll be Uncle Ben in the MCU?
You know
Uncle
what?
Ben doesn't-
I'd watch the movie if he was.
Yeah.
He probably doesn't even exist. In the
Yeah.
MCU now.
Hey, it would make sense, you know. Harrison Ford likes to marry younger, so.
Yeah.
Got him. Really got him there.
I had a wife before your Aunt May. She was killed by a man with a metal arm. You find this man,
Bucky?
Peter.
It's Bucky.
Peter.
Yeah, it's
find this
Bucky.
You find this man.
They tie it all together.
It's Bucky. It's the Winter Soldier.
It's like when he was... That'd be a cool plot.
It'd be hilarious though, because
Like,
Harrison
like-
Ford was
yeah, Harrison Ford is... Okay, wait. So Harrison Ford is Uncle Ben.
his Uncle Ben,
And-
and he had a wife before Aunt May who was killed by a man
yeah.
with a metal arm
Because she was a S.H.I.E.L.D. agent.
because she was a secret Shield agent.
See, it all ties together. They brought back that plot from Amazing Spider-Man
Spider-Man 2.
And then
Yeah.
the last thing he says before he dies is, "You find this man."
It's not even with great power or anything.
No, it's "You find this man."
Like, we cut to a like, the third movie, it starts, and it cuts to a flashback of Uncle Ben getting killed, and Tom Holland's there, and Uncle Ben is... That's something I have to tell you. My wife was killed by a man with a metal arm.
Strong and fast. Had a metal arm.
It all ties into the Winter Soldier show.
Yeah.
Are you fucking kidding me? There's no way to tell if there's a guy that's gonna spot me.
You gotta use your spider sense.
Does the spider sense mean that you've been caught?
No, it means that there's danger nearby, but I can't tell where the guy is.
Right.
When I walk out the door, I can't tell if he's looking at me.
Right. Yeah, I need some sort of like peeking mechanic or something.
Yeah.
So then Peter has to hunt down the Winter Soldier, even though it doesn't make sense with the other movies because he's been fighting alongside the Winter Soldier the whole time.
Well, yeah, that's the drama. Is he's like, what? This man killed my uncle's previous wife.
What if he also killed Uncle Ben?
He also killed Uncle Ben. That's what he finds out. He's like, you.
You killed my
That face.
You killed my uncle.
You killed my uncle. Why would it be Winter Soldier?
I don't know. Maybe he found out about the
That's the part that loses me about this storyline.
You gotta have something.
That's why I'm Team Iron Man all the way.
Team Iron Man because I hate the Winter Soldier. He killed my uncle and his
What about my uncle?
his former wife. This man killed my uncle, and he's still out there.
He's still up. Oh yeah, see that's
The
the whole.
slaps down the picture, and it's the Winter Soldier.
Yeah. See, like that's a whole other subplot in Spider-Man 3. Sandman is the real guy who killed Uncle
Oh
Ben,
yeah, right.
which is a whole thing.
Which
in and
is
of
already
itself.
stupid.
Yeah.
The dumbest. The dumbest things.
Did you kill him?
Yes.
Oh, good work. Spider-Man doesn't kill people. Well, sometimes he does. Activate kill mode.
He killed Uncle Ben.
Yeah, that's how that fight like goes down. Like he finds out the Winter Soldier killed Uncle Ben, and then he's
Oh,
like,
yeah.
"I'm gonna stop him."
He deserved it, didn't he?
And then he goes, "Activate kill mode," and then his suit like has all the knives that come out, and they just fucking like stab Bucky to death.
Is Captain America trying to save him also?
Yeah, like Falcon's there, and he's like, "No!"
Or this really,
He just gets,
or
like,
this
stabbed.
old man,
Yeah, an
Steve
old-
Rogers,
Bucky
gets in the way.
Yeah, yeah. He like
like,
steps in the way.
He like
and-
jumps out, he
Yeah.
like dives.
and then like, so then Peter kills old Cap, but the like it goes all the way through him and also kills Bucky.
Could be that, or what if it?
Or he just kills.
He just kills
Or just
Bucky,
kills-
and Captain America dies from diving.
like he dives and misses.
It dies and misses
He,
when
like-
he lands
he,
so
like,
hard
lands
that
on
he
his hip and
that he breaks something. It kills him.
Oh man, that's a win. That's a winning plot. That's how.
I shouldn't have gone diving today.
Then they're like lying, like dying next to each other, and
They hold down.
they hold down,
Hold my hand.
like Bucky and Cap. And
Yeah.
they're like, I guess this is the end of the line, Buck. And it's like, oh, oh god. And then Peter's just like crying. He's like, no,
What have I done?
what have I done?
This is so good.
Oh man.
It's the end of the line.
We got killed by Spider-Man. That's what this whole series has been building.
Killed by Spider-Man. Oh man.
then it cuts to the funeral, and like Sam's there, like Falcon, and he's like, I swear on my life that Spider-Man will pay. But thank God for you, Pete. Like he somehow doesn't know,
know that it was him.
even though everyone knows.
How does Falcon
For some reason, Falcon doesn't know. Oh man, is this the end of the level? Did we do it?
I think
Did
this
you
is
do
the
it?
end of the level. We did.
Oh, I hope it's the end.
While
of the
you
level.
guys were rambling.
Oh man.
We're rambling. We're pitching the next Spider-Man movie here.
It should definitely happen.
Disney, call us up.
We gotta
You gotta hear this pitch.
We got a pitch for you. Oh man. Isn't that Spider-Man movie where Spider-Man kills Captain America and the Winter Soldier? Dude, that one was pretty nuts.
Yeah, I thought the Amazing Spider-Man movies were kind of all over the place.
This makes no sense. What if instead of it was still James Franco?
Still James Franco.
Like James Franco's just there
he's really
at the funeral.
He's really upset that the cap died.
Cap died. He's like, I swear my father's great spider will pay. Thank God for you, Pete. It's like, who the hell are you?
Why are you here?
Here's the giant robot.
Oh wow, this is pretty wacky.
Yeah, it has nothing to do with what was happening.
It's like a whole sentinel.
And I broke the game.
Are you inside the robot?
I'm the robot.
You're doing the Matrix.
He could actually be Captain America's son.
Because he had a son.
Because he had a son or whatever with Peggy.
Oh, that introduces the whole next phase of movies.
Yeah. Yeah.
He's like, I swear my father's great. And then Peter's like, who are you? And he's like, I'm
Greg Rogers.
Greg Rogers
or whatever.
or
Harry Rogers.
Reed Rogers.
Reed Rogers.
Not to be confused with Reed Richards. Another guy.
Yeah, we did an RR. Rick Rogers.
Rick Rogers. Rick Rogers sounds like a Captain America name.
Yeah.
So that's the next phase. That's like phase 5
That's
or whatever.
phase 5.
Whatever
Yeah.
phase they're on.
James Franco
Is James Franco
as Rick Rogers.
as Rick Rogers, who's trying to kill Spider-Man,
Yeah.
but he's friends with Peter.
Does he just become the new Captain America? When he's like an evil one, like
Yeah, yes.
he has a paintball mask on.
Yeah, he's got a paintball mask and the Captain America outfit.
Captain America shield.
Yeah, he takes it from Sam.
It has
He's
like
that's my father's shield.
it has his father's face painted on it or something.
Something weird.
He has an old man face painted on his face. Instead of the star face.
It's just Steve's face.
Yeah.
What?
Because it'd be so weird. Oh man, this gameplay has evolved into this.
It's evolved into madness.
It's into madness.
How long is this game?
So it's a few hours.
Are we near the end?
We're kind of near the
Are
end,
we?
though. Yeah.
Just keep going.
We should just keep going. That's what I say. I think I got all of
We're
We're
gonna pitch the next
we've,
5
like-
Spider-Man films.
we've just passed the 3-hour mark. So, all right. Here's what I think we should do.
I'm dead.
Alright.
Oh, you died. Okay. I'm gonna stop the recording because I'm afraid that it's gonna run out.
Oh, okay.
And
Yeah.
then we'll start again.
Oh, start again.
Yeah, in like a second.
All right. So tell Danny what you were.
Oh, I have more ideas.
I heard a little bit from when I was in the bathroom, but
So,
go ahead.
it's, James Franco, Rick Rogers
Right, Rick Rogers.
he has the Captain America shield, but it has his dead father's face painted on it.
Yeah, naturally.
But so what made some changes to the shield. He
Yeah.
now rides it like
Like
a
a
glider.
glider? Yeah, okay.
So it has like rockets on it, but it also has like blades around the edges, so that he can like launch it at people and chop them in half. It's like, this is my Spider-Man killing blades. I'm gonna cut him in half.
I've made some
I've
adjustments
made
of
some
my own.
adjustments of my own.
Is there a scene like in Spider-Man 3 where they like pretend to show the development of the original suit to like the paintball mask suit, but then they like give up halfway through?
Maybe he, like-
It's just a paintball mask now, whatever.
Maybe he like melted down like guns that his father used in World War II to like make the blades or something. Or you melted down Winter Soldier's metal arm.
Oh yeah, he also used that.
He also uses that.
Why is he so evil though? Just because he's James Franco?
Because he's James Franco,
I guess that makes sense.
and his father was killed by Spider-Man. He's just evil.
Does this eventually like come back around to like being about Spider-Man at all, or
Why bother?
that's good.
Spider-Man's
Spider-Man
identity
sucks,
reveal.
so-
Yeah, they never started with Spider-Man in this universe. So.
That's true.
Well, yeah,
You know, if you can't make your heroes good, might as well make the villains interesting.
that's true. That's what Black Panther and Captain Marvel taught us.
Yeah.
Was the villain interesting in Captain Marvel?
I liked the Skrull guy,
Yeah, he was alright.
and he was the villain for the first
In the
half.
first half. And the second half was Jude Law, who I
was
guess
just Jude Law.
it
He
was
was-
generic
He
bad
was
guy
generic bad guy.
who
but-
betrays the hero.
Yeah.
It's basically Obadiah Stane.
Yes. Yeah. But less fun because
Yeah.
that at least had Jeff Bridges
Being like comically evil.
saying, "Tony Stark built this in a cave with box of scraps."
Do you guys want to watch Iron Man after this?
Sure.
Sure.
Well,
wanna watch Iron
after we
Man.
beat the game,
Yeah.
After we beat the game, how many more hours do you guess that we have of this game?
maybe one.
Okay.
I don't know.
That's not
We're
bad.
almost there.
Depends on how fast.
I thought we were gonna watch Point Break. Wasn't
Oh, Point Break. Yeah, let's just watch.
Should we watch that
Yeah,
after?
let's watch that.
I
Okay.
haven't seen it.
it? Well, yeah, all the more reason. to
Let's watch
it.
Point Break. Good point.
Good point. Break.
Good Point Break.
It's kind of fun. Keanu Reeves is.
I bet it is.
Yeah.
You know what? Even if it's not good, I'm sure it's fun.
And Patrick Swayze's there.
Oh yeah, Patrick Swayze. I remember him.
The bad guys, they have a group called the Ex-Presidents,
And they all wear.
where they all wear
presidents'
presidents' masks
Right, yeah.
and rob banks.
Yeah, I've seen that.
It's,
Yeah.
it's pretty fun.
And they're all surfers, right?
Yeah, they're also surfers, but they also rob banks.
This is great. See, there are surfers who also rob banks.
It's the only movie, it's the kind of movie that could only exist in the 90s.
Right.
What is happening? Jeez.
They remade it.
Yeah, why did they do that?
I don't know.
They couldn't even get Chris Hemsworth.
Oh yeah, you'd be perfect.
Yeah.
For the surfer.
And it would pay off
For
that.
Patrick Swayze.
It would pay off that joke
that
from Iron
joke,
Man.
yeah.
And he calls him
Oh,
or
that-
from Avengers.
That too. Yeah. I
But
guess
also, like, you should get Chris Hemsworth at least.
yeah, he looks like a surfer dude.
He looks like a
anyway.
surfer dude, anyways, and he'd be good in the role.
Yeah.
And they got like some nobody and some more nobody.
Yeah.
In, like,
Well, it's just like we own Point Break. Why don't we just remake it to make a buck?
that's true.
I think that's what they.
Yeah. Well, that's literally it. Is studios are like, well, the chart says that people are more likely to watch something that they've heard of,
Yeah.
even if
Never
they
seen the original.
even if they've never seen the original, than a completely new idea.
Yeah. Point
And,
Break. Yeah, I remember
oh
that.
yeah. Some Keanu Reeves maybe surfers or I don't know. Well, whatever. Let's check it out. Maybe it'll be good.
Yeah.
And then it makes enough money to make its budget back.
Yeah. So
And-
it's a big scam.
Yeah.
Basically.
Yeah. Well, that's like all the movies that come out.
Yeah.
It's Disney's whole model is why would we make new movies
Yeah.
when we can remake the hundreds of movies we've already
I think
made?
I broke it.
Did you break the game?
I broke it. The robot's supposed to be shooting at me.
Oh, it's just not.
It's not. It's just staying in one direction.
Did you beat it?
What is this?
It's like a sentinel.
It's
that you're fighting.
Oscorp's ultimate weapon. That's the name of the level.
What is he making?
Is Norman making the one behind this
Making-
giant robot?
He's making sentinels?
And I won.
You won?
Yes.
I didn't even know what was happening.
I want to kill all the Spider-Men with my sentinels. There's only one, sir.
Why do you need to dress up like a goblin man?
There's only one Spider-Man, sir.
You have a giant robot.
It's a giant robot to destroy
You
Spider-Man.
could destroy the whole city with that thing. Jeez. Forget about Spider-Man. Does the second game have like weird
Maybe he wants
subplots like
maybe
this,
he wants
where
to
you have
travel.
fight giant robots?
That's what it is. Okay, so the machine from earlier lets him travel to the different Spider Verses. He wants to go to all the Spider Verses and kill all the Spider Men.
That's what James Franco's trying to do?
Sure, but like in this.
In this game.
But that's what he wants to do with the Sentinel robot.
Oh, okay. Now it makes sense.
Yeah. Kills all the Spider Verses. Kills all the Spider Men. No more Spider Men.
No more Spider-Man. Like no more Spider. Yeah, like Spider-Man no more.
Spider Man.
But
no more.
but no more Spider-Man.
That's the villain version.
Yeah. You could. No, they already did the story. That's what Spider Verse is. I was like, oh, you could pitch that story. I'm like, no, they literally did that.
Laser wall in one piece. I'll have to find a way to shut it off.
What's happening?
I am escaping from Oscorp.
Oh, okay. I gotta escape from all the killer robots.
Is the level called Escape from Oscorp?
Yes.
Okay. That's good to know. I might have thought it was something else. Oh, he's still tiny. Is the glider tiny too?
Yeah.
Oh, it is.
That'd be hilarious if the glider was normal
Was
size.
normal size.
And tiny.
That'd be great.
In the 90s show, he has like a tiny glider, but then it like can attach to like a giant glider that like has even more guns and stuff.
I forget
and lasers
about
on it.
that. Yeah.
Yeah, it's very weird.
It's been a while since I've seen that.
And then there's like a part, like 'cause they do the Hobgoblin and then Green Goblin later, and then like this whole part where they both show up and they like fight each other, and they both have like two gliders that they're like switching between and stuff. And it's like, what is happening? It's a fun show.
So who's the Hobgoblin again?
In the 90s show,
Yeah.
it's Mark Hamill.
It's Mark Hamill, really?
Yeah, and it's great.
That's awesome. Who's Green Goblin?
It's like this. I don't remember, but he's great. Like, I don't know the actor's name. I only know him from the 90s
From that show.
But he's really good as well. He does a totally like Mark Hamill's great, but he's doing Mark Hamill as villain.
Right.
So like it's pretty similar to
So
the
he sounds
Joker.
like the Joker.
It's pretty similar, but it's still good.
Right.
But Green Goblin has this like weird high pitched voice, and I like it a lot actually. I think it's really interesting. No, 90s show is cool. They do like a whole bunch of stuff. They do the Clone Saga kind of, but it's like very different.
They do the Spider-Verse before
They do the Spider-Verse before Spider.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
In like towards
So I
the
think
end
it's
of
like the finale.
It's like the last 2 episodes.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's like
and
a
he
two-parter.
meets Stan Lee.
And then he meets
Right,
Stanley at the
I've
end,
heard about that.
and it's great.
What other Spider-Men are in that?
So they're like different. There's one that's Ben Reilly, who's like from another universe where he's like the main Spider-Man. And then there's like one that's also Doc Ock, so he has like Doc Ock arms. And then there's like a metal one who's kind of like Iron Man, like he's like a billionaire. And
Oh
stuff.
yeah, it's the armored spider.
The armored Spider-Man. And then there's like one, and I'm gonna spoil it because it's too fun. There's one guy who's there and he's Spider-Man, but they're like, well, what's your deal? And he's like, oh, well, I'm not really anyone special. And they're like, yeah, that Spider-Man doesn't have any powers, so don't worry about him. He's not important. And then like, there might be one other one. Oh yes, there's one other one that has 6 arms.
Okay.
Because there was like an arc where he gets mutated and he gets 6 arms.
Okay.
So it was like an alternate version of that where he still has those 6 arms.
Okay.
Yeah, those are all of them. There's not that many, but it's cool. Because they hadn't done like that as a story in the comics yet, so there wasn't like Spider-Punk and Spider-Gwen
So
and
who's
stuff like that.
the one that's like, I'm not that special?
So what we find out at the end of the arc is he's like, so who's this guy? And he's like, and it's Christopher Daniel Barnes. He's an actor who plays Spider-Man on a TV show because he's from Earth, like our Earth. And then he brings him to that Earth, and that's where he meets Stan Lee.
Yes.
And Stan Lee's like, Spider-Man? What? Yeah, and it's great. And then he like goes swinging around the city with Stanley. And Stanley's like, "Wow, this is awesome!"
That's hilarious.
Yeah.
I did.
We're at the end.
I think we're at face off at the bridge
So which is
next,
the last?
which is the
Which
last.
is the last?
Oh wow! So
We're
we're
on the
like
last-
really close.
Yeah.
The last level.
It was just that dumb stealth Mary Jane level that they.
So
that
are,
would slow
are
us
we gonna
down.
switch back to
I'm
Spider-Man?
gonna switch back to.
Okay.
Oh yeah, you
To
gotta do the
Tiny
last
Mary
level.
Jane.
Oh, to Tiny Mary Jane for the last
do it,
level.
Yeah, do it with Tiny Mary Jane.
Yeah. Okay, that makes more sense.
That'll be great.
Do you have to do the thing where now choose? Do you have to do that?
No.
Oh.
Don't you have to like web the bridge or something? Doesn't it blow up the bridge and you have to web it or something?
No.
No, I'm thinking of something else. I must be.
Are you thinking of the Amazing Spider-Man?
I'm
Where he
thinking-
has to
I guess I
save the kid from the bridge
maybe.
in the like one good scene in the movie.
Hey, you kid! What's your name? Oh, I'm Kid. Nice to meet you, Kid. I'm Spider-Man. Here's my mask.
Here's my mask.
Yeah, we just did Mary Jane kidnapped.
And then
Yeah.
C. Thomas
Fix
Howell
up
is
the
the
bridge.
guy's is the kid's dad. He's like,
Right.
You saved my son. Who are you? Spider-Man.
It's Spider-Man. That's when he first becomes
Well,
Spider-Man.
that's when he becomes Spider-Man.
in the movie. It's like an hour and like 10 minutes into the movie.
Yeah. And he's had the Spider-Man suit for a while.
Yeah. It's like Batman Begins, but different.
But
because he's been Spider-Man for a bit up to that point.
But now he's really Spider-Man.
No, he's really Spider-Man.
Because he was an asshole up until now.
I like a lot of stuff in the first Amazing Spider-Man.
There's some, there's some,
It tries.
there's some alright
They
stuff.
didn't really try to do Spider-Man in the Homecoming movies.
Yeah.
They did try to do Spider-Man, and
Yeah.
amazing. There's a bunch of other stuff going on with Sony.
Yeah.
Made it not turn out well.
Oh, it's not. I'm gonna go back.
Like, here's a thing that I think is fun.
Hmm.
So Spider-Man is a Rear Window poster in his bedroom
Yeah.
in the movie.
Right.
And why would he have that? Well, because the main character, Rear Window, is a photographer.
Yeah.
And then later in the movie, he does the Rear Window thing where he like flashes his camera at the lizard
Right.
to like blind him for a second, and
Yeah.
then he like escapes.
Right. Yeah.
Which is a scene that happens in Rear Window.
Yeah.
And,
Yeah.
and it's like, oh, they like thought of it. They did a clever thing.
Yeah. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, Spider Bite, right?
I think Spider-Bite's already activated.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, because you were tiny as
I
Green
was
Goblin.
tiny as a Green Goblin.
But didn't you switch back to Spider Man? Does that not affect does that affect anything or no?
It might. I'm not sure.
Okay.
Yeah,
So we just did Mary Jane kidnapped. So face off at the
Let's
bridge.
see. I guess we'll find out.
Guess we'll find out. Make sure you get Mary Jane to a safe place.
Yeah, well, that's cool. I mean, Mark Webb's he's a pretty good director. I like 500 Days of Summer. You don't think the ending's kind of stupid? I
Oh,
like
with
it.
Autumn?
Yeah. I'm one of those people that thinks the ending's kind of stupid.
That's fair.
Because well, Patrick warned me before. He's like, okay, you'll either really like this ending or you'll hate it. And then I watched it. Like, yeah, I hate it.
I kind of like it.
I mean, it's
Because it's
dumb. I guess.
I
that's-
think no, it's dumb.
I guess.
He,
yeah.
Have you seen 500 Days of Summer?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he looks at the camera when that happens.
I guess.
He's like, oh, whoa. it's like supposed to be cheesy.
I guess, but it's like a grounded love story. Like the whole movie is about
Yeah.
how it's not how it's like. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
not,
but then
that's
there's
not
like
really that's not really how love works. You
Right.
can't just make someone love you,
Right.
and that's what the movie's about.
Yeah.
And it's kind of a serious and like real subject.
Yeah, I guess that's
and then
fair.
the end is like super goofy. Okay, yeah, she's
Whoa,
really-
she's
kind.
so huge.
That's amazing! This is the best thing ever! It's the best thing I've ever seen in my entire life. That's so good. Her legs keep on breaking every time you...
You put her down into the bridge.
It's so good. Anyway, so yeah, I thought it was like kind of contrasty with the tone of the rest of the movie.
Yeah, okay. I
It
get
is
what you're saying.
comedic. I mean, there's a lot of funny
there's like a whole
scenes.
musical number and stuff.
I know. Yeah, I know. I know it's kind of like...
But I get what you're saying, where like the point of the movie is that he's kind of misguided to
Yeah.
think that love is that simple,
Yeah.
and then the movie's like, oh.
And then at the very end, he like...
But it's also like,
I don't know. I guess it's fine. It's just like I thought it was kind of a goofy way to end the movie.
But it's also like, oh, okay, he's over her now because
He's moved on
because
to
summer has ended.
to the next season, which
the
is
next
like
season.
it's kind of like like that was like it was like a groan like like that's kind of I don't know.
Yeah.
It was just I just found it weird. Because it was, I don't know, it's like, it's kind of obvious, like, but not, because it's like, I wouldn't have thought that's how the movie would have ended, but then when you're like, oh, I could see someone thinking that being, like, the ending of the movie. And clearly someone did, because that was the end of the movie.
It's one of those, is it clever or cheesy?
Yeah, that's the thing, is like, do they think it's actually clever? Or
I think it's tongue in cheek because he winks at the camera.
Yeah.
Or looks at the camera at least. Like, so I
you know what? Yeah,
I don't
it's
mind it.
fine. It's just like I don't know. Yeah, okay. I don't hate it. I just think it's kind of.
it's like a wow wow.
Yeah, it's just a weird way to end the movie. I don't know.
That's fair.
I thought they'd go for something a little more poignant. It's a gag about it's autumn, you know. I don't know, it's a pretty good movie though.
Is this what
I did it.
Is this what you came here for?
Okay, it's the final cutscene.
How did we get here?
I don't know.
Mark Webb. That's
Mark
how.
Webb, yeah.
That's how we got here.
I 100% think they hired him because his name is Webb.
Like Javier Ron was like,
Yeah.
his name is Webb. Let's hire him.
Hired him. Like, I don't
Guys,
even-
it's the final cutscene.
Oh snap!
Oh,
Does he do the thing? It looks weird.
Mr. Osborn.
what? Oh, you can't even see Spider-Man.
Yeah.
He's so small.
It's floating.
But the best surprise is still to come.
Oh wow, he's not even like pretending that he's
No.
good.
Like he's a different character in this.
Yeah, he's just pure evil.
Yeah.
Oh, he didn't get impaled.
And he says something different. It's
Here?
supposed to be Spider-Man
Oh,
looking
yeah.
over.
Tell Harry I'm sorry.
Tell Harry I'm sorry.
Yeah, he doesn't
Instead
say
of
don't
don't
tell
Sorry,
Harry.
too.
Yeah.
Oh, this is great.
Mary Jane, there's something I have to tell you.
And then there would be a kiss scene there, but it's tiny Mary Jane, so it doesn't work at all.
That's my life. Complicated. Looks like you're done now. Go outside and play.
We can't go outside.
We can't go outside, Toby.
The virus is out there.
Oh man.
The world is shut down.
There's nowhere to go.
Why do you think we're playing Spider-Man for the PS2? Alright, so that was the game.
It's amazing.
We finished the whole game in
10
one
out of 10.
sitting.
That's a spectacular ending.
Yeah.
Spider-Man 2 now. Do it.
Do it. Same day.
Same day.
No, we'll
watch
do it next time.
Yeah, we'll do it next
So
time.
on PS2uesdays. This is the longest PS2uesdays yet, and they're only going to get longer from here.
We'll probably split the episodes up
Yeah.
into smaller episodes.
That's true. We've never done a series before.
We've never done a series
That's
before.
This is our first series. This is our first playthrough. First time we played through a whole game.
Yeah.
Pretty exciting.
20
How long
minutes.
was this
It
part?
was like 20 minutes.
Oh, that was not long at all. but it's long in of the whole thing.
Yeah,
so that's
so
3.5
it would be-
hours.
yeah.
Almost.
Yeah. That's still kind of short to finish
Oh,
an
for a
entire
game, that's true. And we like died a bunch. too.
Yeah, but to be fair,
Also, we skipped
also
some of the
cheated a lot.
cutscenes.
we
and
skipped some of the
skipped-
cutscenes and we cheated most of the time.
So yeah, that's like almost a speed run, but not quite.
yeah. And oh yeah,
Some
they do
fairly-
a remix of
Of what?
Tobey Maguire and Willem Dafoe.
Of like their lines.
Of their
and stuff?
lines. It's like planes, trains, and automobiles.
Oh,
It's like,
man.
you're messing with the wrong guy.
Nice.
Come on, Rusty, let's dance.
This is amazing.
That's pretty incredible. Alright, should we watch Point Break?
Let's watch Point Break.
Okay, thanks for watching.
Next time on PS2uesdays, Point Break.